Hello Leos, welcome to your October 2025 relationship reading. I'm going to do cards and charms to check up on your relationships with anything. So it's not just people, it could be food, with yourself, your belief system, right? Could be anything. So relationships. I'm going to use this deck of cards to check in on someone you have on mind. Could be you want to check in on them and see how they're doing. You want to check in on your connection with them, or this could be a particular situation that you want to check in on. So we have a separate deck of cards that will do for that. I do timestamp below for all my readings, so if you want to just skip ahead to the messages, otherwise let's hang out together and get the cards and charms. So Leo, somebody on your mind or a situation that you want to get some clarity, some support with, some answers. Let's see here what they have to share with you. Okay. We got a few cards there. And then we'll do your monthly cards for your relationships for Leo. And this is just what your angels and your soul energies want to take the opportunity to connect with you on now. Obviously, there's so many relationships we deal with all day long, every day. So we'll just focus in here on our monthly, I guess, kind of check in, check up. Yeah, I thought you wanted to go on top of that one. Okay. And a few cards there. Getting any charms? Just gonna move around. I'll go back to that top card just to see if there's anything that was just maybe buried a little bit deeper that they wanted to get to. Okay, anything over here? I think maybe they want that tie that's there because my eye won't stop looking at it, so oh, they almost had it. I'll just go ahead and pull it out since these are all dropping. Tried to reduce the amount of cleanup and I didn't do it so well, so spent time cleaning up anyways. Okay. Some charms. Okay. Let me just grab your first timestamp and then we'll jump into the reading. Monthly connections for Leos. Well, you're a Leo, so let's start with a wildcat. It's not a lion. It's a cheetah here, but it's still a wildcat nonetheless. This is all about a quick change, a turn of events, kind of, or a spontaneous move or decision. Okay. Probably going to lean more into the spontaneous decision now. It could have been a spontaneous decision to move because it is the sword here, the Queen of Swords. So you've made, the choice has been made. But there is this quickness to it. So this could be an immediate acceptance of an offer. This could be an immediate acceptance of a new relationship, a new connection, right? It just feels right to you. It feels serendipitous, and I say that because of all the butterflies here inside of her sleeve. Sort of the support from the other side, both divine and your loved ones. So even though this may have felt very quick to you because of the blue emotions here, so there might be a little bit of second guessing, but there's so much support here. It was like, no, you made the quick decision because you knew it was right. Another example could be making a decision between things, right? Between different opportunities, between different connections, having to make a choice maybe in a situation between friends, being put on the spot and having to make that immediate decision. You still made the right choice. You were on the right side of things here. So favorable. So something quick and sudden that, again, may have just be weighing on your mind a little bit here. But good choice. I'm going to come down here to the lightning bolt. It's equally as quick. So we have speed here and your energy, Leos, this month. Sometimes I also read it as a finger, right, pointing in this direction. But for you all, I felt more like lightning striking. So right place, right time, right moment, everything's aligned. Energy. So we'll see what relationship space, sort of kismet, karmic influence is happening here. Ooh, the world and money pouring in. Okay, so relationship with finances, relationship with your feeling of abundance, your feeling of I'm not wanting anymore for anything, because this could just be love as well, right? Heart fulfillment. So this is just fulfillment, incoming fulfillment. So if it's your heart space you feel lacking, it feels like it's going to be suddenly fulfilled. If it's your wallet, right, your bank accounts, there's your spontaneous decision to leap forward, to take that opportunity, right? It's leading you towards abundance, fulfillment, quick, sudden. You will be right place, right time, with the right people. You know, people are gonna see and feel change in you because you're gonna be glowing, right? You're gonna be happy, feeling strong, confident, full of joy. Now we do have some tightness here. This could be physical, your relationship with your physical body, so mobility, or you could be having like a muscle pain, joint pain, just something that would be tight enough to kind of slow you down, sore back, whatever it is, neck. This is also your throat chakra, so your relationship with your communications, your ability to speak up, your ability to feel like you're able to voice your opinion, and present yourself or represent yourself correctly. So we'll see here if you've got some nervousness about speaking, something maybe coming up that you need to kind of show your value, show who you are, or it could be, like I said, physical health right now for you. Oh, well, 2 aces, pocket aces, as they say, I guess, right? Pentacle and the cups. So again, very wealthy, very a lot of messages about abundance, fulfillment, happiness as it relates to your relationship. So the pentacle, just with all the green hues for me, and Archangel Raphael. So if this is physical ailment, there's some good favor here in terms of your rehabilitation and getting that movement back, right? Because they're giving you a pentagon, a wheel, right? The coin can roll, it can spin, so it gains momentum as it heads down this way, down the path from coming off the stiff pillar here and moving forward. If it wasn't physical, this could just be your relationship with sort of your soul path. Maybe you felt like recently you've been at a standstill, but now you're going to be picking up momentum here, and there's really good healing and abundance wrapped with that, with the momentum. And then we've got the overflowing cup here. So again, if it's your heart that has you all choked up and nervous, you know, I don't know if I'm saying the right thing when I'm on these dates. I don't know if I'm voicing what I need in my relationship correctly. Well, it looks like you are, because your heart is, you know, lighting up. This could be you being nervous about saying I love you first, or, you know, I'm ready for that next commitment that we talked about. You know, let's move in together. Let's start the family. Yes, let's pick up and move, right? Whatever it is, but you're overflowing here with joy, abundance in the heart. You can almost read the water here as a bit of ice. It's like maybe someone comes in and melts you, right? If you're struggling with nervousness of making new connections, you know, someone just melts your heart here. Really beautiful, Leos. Okay, so now we get a particular person or situation on mind. Maybe it'll come to mind as the cards flip over here, but we'll see. We'll see who you're thinking of. Oh, well, there's your lion, Leo. I forgot that it was even on the table. Okay, so Leo, our confident lion. Oops. Won't even stay on my hand. That's how confident you are and walking forward here. Now, there's a lot of golden stars in my charms, or a few, I should say, not a lot. But this is the starfish. So this is all about like regeneration, uniqueness, like truly embracing who you are. Very courageous and brave to just say, this is who I am, you know. My life lived to this point has made me this today, and you're just embracing it. You're like, hello, here I am, and you need to accept this. So this person or situation, that's the energy you're bringing into it here. So who are you saying that energy to? Okay. Wearing your heart on your sleeve here. Or just, you know, what you see is what you get energy as well. So if this is a work situation, you're trying to just do right by yourself, right? What you feel is aligned with your values, your morals. Because I'm pausing because they're pulling me into the strings here, right? The control. But you're kind of glowing, you're kind of smiling. You know, you're opening up your strategy here, right? Your creativity, your strategy. You're just kind of glowing. So it's kind of this energy of, I'm not going to be held back. Maybe that's why I was picking up on your energy right away. You know, maybe this is a new version of you. Of, you know, I'm not gonna let any barriers be put in my way this time. You know, I've seen this before, and I'm gonna outsmart you, right? That's what this whole story is about. So there's this comfort and confidence and familiarity with regards to this person, this situation. I truly do feel it's I've seen this before. You know, try as you might, you're not going to get me this time. You're not going to get me this time. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I really feel this is predominantly like a work situation, because I'm hearing languages like a project, or like a team dynamic. That's coming to mind as well. Also, just this time of year, I know seasonally, there's kind of like heavier periods of work, etc. If this is family, if it's a family unit or a person that comes to mind, I mean, this is you saying to that child, that sibling, you know, that relative or friend. Like, I know your games. Like, you know, you're not going to fool me again, right? Fool me once, but you're not going to fool me twice. There's just that kind of energy here. I'm not the same person you thought I was, right? You might have influenced me before, but I'm my own person this time, right? The way he's smirking down at them. Again, this energy of, I've seen this before. You're very calmly smiling and playfully saying, not this time. Oh, they've pretty much given you the same energy again with the 3 rabbits. Again, you're standing firm, standing tall, while these 2 are trying to playfully kind of skip around you and play with you, and you're like, no, you know, I got this. That's not how this is going to go this time around. So whatever the person or situation is, it looks like you're walking or dealing with it with the right energy. Absolutely. Stand your ground, stand your ground, stand your ground. You know exactly who you are, and they're not going to play the same, right? They're not going to play the same game with you. They're not going to, their usual tactics just ain't going to work. It's not going to work. So hopefully that gives you some good confidence. You've got positive messaging over here with how you're going to beautifully handle that situation. I love the sort of smiling energy I'm getting off of you, radiating off of you. You made a quick, spontaneous decision that was right for you. And definitely your relationship with wealth and the heart center coming out strong here as changing quite significantly, profoundly, so that you're in a state of fulfillment and happiness. So beautiful relationship reading for you all, Leos, and I'll see you all next month.